Hello, hello. We are back with some more Final Fantasy XVI. Okay, so I think all we have to do is go to Sid's room. So why don't we just go ahead and get started? And we'll see what happens today. Yo, what's going on? And welcome back to some more Final Fantasy XVI. In the last one, I think that was the one where we confronted ourself and as Ifrit and like got that new limit break move or ability. So we had to accept that we are Ifrit, although I'm still a little bit questionable about that. But I suppose we'll figure it out in a little bit. And then after that, we decided that we would join Sid and help him help the Branded because we saw that whole slaughter of the, what was it called, East Pool? With that Hannah lady that we used to know. But she wasn't even a Branded, she just kind of got caught in the crossfire, but... Can we go in here? We're supposed to be going to Sid's room, but...
I can set a broken arm, soothe a cough, settle a stomach. But there is no remedy for what happened in Eastpool. My talents are worthless in the face
Oh really?
of
You
such
can't bring
cruelty.
people back to life? Crazy.
We're low on gigantode oil and curial greens. Should I put an order in?
Alright, let's go talk to Sid, see what he wants us to do from now on. Oh hey, what are you doing here?
We can keep running. Or
You're
we can
right, let's
walk
keep
through
running.
this door.
This place is getting more crowded by the day.
I tell myself the bustle's a blessing. There'll be time enough for quiet contemplation when I'm dead. So, did you find the answers you were looking for?
I still don't know what to make of this gift, curse, or whatever it is I've been given. But there is one thing I can say for certain. I am a dominant, Ifrit. And there is nothing I can do to change that. It is a burden I must bear until my dying day.
Spoken true. Forgiveness and in turn salvation can only begin with acceptance. It's a path we all must walk, no matter how colourful our histories.
Sid, you once told me that you wanted to build a place where people could die on their own terms.
I did.
I've been thinking about that. Why not a place where people can live on their own terms? For 13 years, killing was all I knew. So obsessed with death that I never stopped to consider the lives of those around me. Lives that I see now were scarcely worth living. Be they bearers or beggars, most but march blindly to their end, never realizing that they too deserve a choice. And I dare not turn a blind eye to their suffering any longer.
So, atonement then, is it?
That was the answer we found.
The only one we need.
I'll be expecting you both to pull your weight.
And we will.
Well then, with a sprinkle of fire and ice, this plan of mine might just work.
What trouble are you looking to get yourself into now?
The best kind. We're going to sneak into the Imperial capital and pay a visit to Mother.
Oh. Oh, can't active lore there. Don't know who Mother is. Earlier. Oriflamme, the Holy Empire.
And the last of our farmholds in the eastern provinces has succumbed to the blight.
Without their yield, you'll be hard-pressed to fill the capital's granaries before winter.
If there is a capital by then, the black creeps closer as we speak.
And yet you do naught but bawl and bluster.
Your Radiance?
If it is fertile land the Empire requires, we need but look south.
If you mean the crystalline Dominion's holdings, we are bound by mutual accord. Theirs is a neutral state whose borders we are sworn to respect.
Gentlemen, did we swear to see our people starve?
Well, I really do think that...
I don't think What?
The gates of Oriflamme buckle at the flood of those come seeking refuge from the blight. If there is not grain enough to feed those within our walls, how, pray tell, will we feed those without? But instead of setting your minds to riddles such as these, you lock horns with an enemy from across the sea, sending our soldiers to the slaughter in their thousands. The Empire bleeds, and you sit here prattling like crones in a tea house. And you fancy yourselves leaders of men. Sanbreque is naught without her citizens. We are but their servants. If their land is being wrested away, it is our duty to claim new lands for them.
Your Radiance! You cannot mean a war of conquest.
That is exactly what I mean. It is time we expanded our dominion. This is the will of great Grieger.
There will be uproar. Then we must find a way to distract the citizenry. But how much will that cost? And what of our legions? Shall we raise the furs?
Well, someone will have to contend with the Dalmex.
I will not keep you. You all have much to do.
We get to know who this guy is. Sylvestre Lesage. Okay, so he's the father of that other guy who's Bahamut. What about this church?
Where is my son?
The Lord Prince is currently garrisoned at the Strait of Author. If it please you, I can send word requesting his immediate return to the Holy Capital.
That won't be necessary. Tell him instead to see to his wounds. Bahamut's strength will be needed again soon.
As you command.
I must have misheard. You mean to tell me that the mother crystals are the reason the world is dying? Are you mad?
I have been called that on occasion, but no, not today. We've all seen it firsthand. Empty wastes where once were green meadows. Land drained so dry of its ether, not even the rats remained. But where was it all going? I spent years searching for an answer until I saw it standing right in front of me. There, in the self-same crystals we look to for their so-called blessing. All right, listen. Take this crystal. How does it allow us to conjure magics? Answer, by drawing ambient ether from the air. And where do these crystals come from?
That's easy. They're mined from the mother crystals.
They're one and the same. Although admittedly this here fits more easily in the pocket.
But the mother crystals are massive. Some as large as mountains.
So you see the problem. Imagine just how much ether can be drawn by something that size. As to where it's all going, mind, well, I can't know everything, can I?
We are taught that the mother crystals are divine. Their ether a gift from the heavens. For centuries, nations have fought and fallen for want of that gift. If what you say is true, how did no one else see it?
Who says they didn't? Maybe the truth was inconvenient.
Inconvenient to whom, exactly?
The higher-ups? The gods themselves?
So now you want to do something about the crystals? And what? We're not helping bearers and dominants anymore.
I didn't say that. I made a promise and I intend to keep it. But if we continue down this path, there's only one fate that awaits the realm. And we can't very well set our people free if they're all lying dead in a blighted ditch. Not if we want to create a place where they can live on their own terms anyway. Sort of defeats the purpose. So, if we have to bring the old world crashing down in order to build us a new one, what say you? Are you with me?
I suppose it's about time I repaid your faith.
Are they all stabbing the crystal?
You could have just said aye. But it's nice to have you aboard all the same.
Wait, so what are we even supposed to do about it, though?
What have I got myself into? I'm going to need more than a few potions for this.
So, like, assume that he was correct. And that giant crystals...
If everything we were taught about the mother crystals was a lie, then What else might we have been deceived?
Let's see what they have to say.
I'll give you two a moment to sort out your kit. It's a long walk to Oriflamme. I wouldn't want you keeling over on the way.
So, like, assume that he's right and that the giant crystals are taking all the aether from the world. But you can also mine the giant crystals to get smaller crystals that also take aether from the world so you can cast spells. What are you gonna do to the big crystal to make it no longer take aether from the world, right? Like, if you make it smaller, it still takes aether from the world, as we have proven by the smaller crystals.
I heard Otto barking at his lot earlier.
So you'd have to, like, completely obliterate it somehow? You'd have to destroy it from existence?
Sound happy.
What do you say? So what God's forsaken corner of the realm is Sid dragging you off to this time?
Oriflamme.
The holy capital. And what business would you lot having? On second thoughts, I don't want to know.
Okay, are there any upgrades we can do? Probably not. What is this? One's only gradually fills limit break gauge for 30 seconds. I don't think I'm gonna buy that material. I'll buy 3 potions. Because we usually find at least 1 potion.
Speaking of Oriflamme, I hear the trading routes leading south have seen more than double the usual traffic. If you ask me, summat foul's brewing. And it ain't Tyre's borbile tea. Oh, just go and see Otto, will you?
All right.
Who? Sorry. Okay. I don't know if we could do any upgrades here either.
Well, what do you want?
A new sword, huh? Takes the fire shore. Oh, so Stormcry. We needed to make that because we use it for each of these upgrades as well. There's probably no reason not to make that. We already have these things. I don't remember where we got those, but we don't seem to be able to upgrade them, and everything else is worse. So we should make this new sword, because it's actually quite a bit better. It doesn't really cost us very much.
No scratches, right?
And then... the purple weapons don't seem to be upgradable. So I think that's all we got. There are some quests around here. I kind of want to do them, but let's do the main quest until it tells us to leave here.
Take a seat, Clive.
So you're really going through with it? Sid's been talking about bringing down a mother crystal since I've known him. But that's all it's ever been. Talk.
He's convinced it's the right thing to do. We'll be leaving for the capital shortly.
Well, you couldn't have picked a better moment. Seems the hiding the royalists gave him wasn't enough to dampen old Sylvester's spirits. His legions are on the march again, this time due south.
Another war.
All as the great Grieger wills it. Bloodthirsty little miss, that one. That's God's for you, innit? Still, might work to our advantage on this occasion. Wars breed chaos. On the front lines, and at home. With a fair wind behind them, a handful of like-minded ne'er-do-wells could melt into the back alleys of Oriflamme. No trouble. It's making it to the capital that's the problem.
The checkpoint.
That's right. Anyone travelling in or out of Oriflamme has to go through Northreach. Lucky for you, I might just know of a way.
Yes.
Well, no, not that. That gets you an audience with the Dame. And it's the Dame who'll see you safely through Northreach. I'll send the Stolas in the morning. Let her know you're coming. We go way back. And she's a true friend of the cause. I'm sure you'll get on like a house on fire.
That's good of you, but who is this dame, and where will I find her?
She's the proud proprietress of Northreach's foremost house of ill repute, the Vale. And she's quite a woman, if you know what I mean.
A woman. Right.
Don't go blinding her with your charm now, lad. I'll be expecting a full report when you get back.
What's up with this guy? Reports. Okay, maybe he's just this reports menu. Reports are now available for viewing. These reports compiled by the Curse Breakers contain information on quests currently available.
I suppose that's everything. Now to find Gav.
So the other thing, like... So what if... First of all, what if Sid's wrong? But B, even if he is right, what if destroying the Mother Crystal...
Oh, you're the goat at your service.
like destroys the world as well,
Through the reports,
or it has like
and picking out any problems that might warrant the attention of the curse
ecosystem
breakers?
destroying effects.
Any other willing
Have they thought about that at all?
And there's no shortage of problems, I can tell you. Or maybe I don't have to. I'll warrant a strapping lad like you's got people begging him for help wherever you go. Anyway, if you're ever interested in... reckon you could probably tick off the odd thing here and there. They say little acts of kindness are their own reward. Here you go.
Find quests, but also travel immediately to the obelisk waypoint nearest their locations. There's a lot of quests.
Think you can help?
To our friends.
I heard Otto barking at his lot earlier.
Well, let's grab as many quests as we can.
You've lost a letter. Nothing too important, I hope.
Not just a letter. I lost everything. There's a whole...
It can't be that bad, sure.
How could it be any worse? I'm a courier. Nothing, that's what. But worst of all, that letter I lost?
Maybe if you retrace your step.
I'd scour Storm from coast to coast if I could, but there are curse breakers in the field. Counting on my right now. I'll just have to own up to Otto and Sid.
Fine.
Are you serious?
It sounds like the hideaway could use those supplies.
Gotan's bales, perhaps? I took a tumble in the bushes when I was passing through. There's a chance my pack might have caught on something. If you can find everything I dropped, you'll be doing us all a favor. And if you can find Sid's letter, you'll be saving my life.
If it's there, I'll find it.
Wonderful. Now, I have to run if I'm to make my next delivery in time. I trust you can find your way to Gotan's bales. Oh.
I'm sure he doesn't. The letter won't last very long out in the elements. I should make for Sambrek as soon as I can.
Where's the other quest at? Over here. I guess I didn't talk to enough people to get us out of here yet. Oh.
Well, 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 someone's in a hurry.
Just following orders.
Funny, I never took you for the type.
Can't all be as obedient as you, Gav.
Eh?
Fine day for a little mischief, wouldn't you say?
Is this all of us?
Actually, Gav won't be coming.
Just the three of us, then?
Drake's Head is the keystone of the Empire. Oriflamme's in chaos, yes, but that doesn't mean we can march an army through her gates. The fewer our numbers, the better our chances of going unnoticed. And should that plan fail, well, we have our icons to fall back on.
Sid, I don't know if I can. Ifrit still seems to come and go as he pleases.
Ordinarily, priming an icon comes naturally to a dominance. But then, you are no ordinary dominance.
Well, he's still got the blessing of the Phoenix, doesn't he?
Not to mention what he sucked out of Garuda. And did I ever tell you about how he was once the greatest shield in Rosaria? You know, I reckon he could probably cause a path out of the capital on his own if need be.
Let's try not to find out.
We're less likely to be spotted if we travel separately. I'll meet you in Northreach in a few days. You two behave now.
I didn't want to leave yet. We gotta go back here. So he said we have a few days, so I assume that means we can go do the quests. Is there even like much purpose to doing all the side quests though? Like early on I was kind of just doing them for resources, but we're not really lacking on resources.
He's never this late. Wait,
is everything up?
Forgive me, young man. I'm worried about my friend, you see. He left...
Why leave the safety of...
For coin. Sad though it is, the hideaway can't survive on goodwill alone. Wait. You...
I was.
Then, might I ask a favour of you?
I'll do what I can.
Oh, thank you.
What can you tell me about your friend?
His name is Randall, and I suspect he's been working for Quinton, the tavern keeper. He'll know something, I'm sure.
I'll speak to him.
Safe travels, my friend.
How do I get to the map again? So I guess the like diamonds are where you have to do the quest, and then the little speech bubbles are where you get the quest. Ugh. I have a feeling a lot of these quests aren't going to be particularly exciting, though. But it'll give us a good chance to warm up against. I haven't played in a week. Over here. This way.
The tavern. It's done for. I've seen your face before. You're a friend of Martha's. Help us, I beg you.
Help you with what?
Bandits in the Golden Stables. They're waving their swords around. I think they're gonna kill someone. When I saw what was happening, I slipped out the back. I should have stayed, but... Oh, please help them.
Okay.
All right. I'll see to your problem.
Thank you.
How many were there?
I was out of the door too fast to count. They looked a nasty bunch, though. Be careful in there, all right?
Guess we'll start with this one, because that one's right here.
Ha! Golden Stables, my ass. All Martha's hiding back here is coppers. Oh, that's a fine sword, friend. Heavy, though, I expect. What say we relieve you of it?
Ah, yes, of course.
Get him, lads. I want that blade.
Let's get this over with.
That's kind of brutal. Well, there was only 2 of them, and she couldn't count that there were 2 of them?
I'll be keeping my blade, thank you.
There he is, the hero of the Golden Stables.
People will think twice about pushing us around again, thanks to you. We're lucky you were nearby. No good cowards wouldn't have dared set foot in the place if I'd been here, of course.
But you weren't. I thought you told me you had someone watching the place.
The Blood Axes keep an eye on the tavern, yeah. When they're not busy keeping the peace, that is. I've spread them as thin as they'll go. The Empire might be in charge, but that don't mean they care to keep us safe. If it weren't for the Blood Axes and me, merchants won't come near these lands for fear of what might happen to them.
I see. Then you do Rosaria a great service.
Just as you did today. You're a useful man to have around. Here.
And there'll be a mug of something tasty waiting for you whenever you next stop by.
Right, we've got work to do for to make this place presentable. You best be going, before I arm you with a mop.
Alright, that was quick. I guess it gave us a lot of ability points. That's probably the biggest thing that we're gonna get out of these quests.
There he is, the man of the hour.
Nope, that's not what I want to do. So, should I go here first and grab the quest that's here? I guess I should, just in case they all end up going to the same places. And I guess if I continue the quest that we have that's here, it might also take us somewhere else. Although we gotta make sure we don't accidentally run into the main quest. Isn't the main quest around here too? Not loading super fast today, huh?
So, we're meeting in Northreach. But will I find Sid and Jill before this dame finds me?
Oh wait, Jill's traveling on her own too? Where's the main quest exactly? Does this go to here? I'm kind of confused as to how this actually works. But it seems like I probably need to follow this path to get to there. We'll figure it out, I guess. Let's do the side quests around here first.
Ah, you're Sid's man, if I'm not mistaken. Couldn't trouble you for some assistance, could I?
That depends.
Some new bearers from Oriflamme just arrived, and it cost Master Quinton a pretty penny to convince their man must have been a bloody tyrant. Can't get a peep out of them.
They're probably terrified.
You're probably right. There, so, will you have a work?
I can try.
That'll do me. Tell them they're safe, and that if they need anything, they just have to ask.
I'll let them know.
Appreciate it. They're sitting over there.
Surely, we're definitely the people person around here, so we're the best candidate for talking to someone and convincing them it's okay.
So you're the new arrivals. Is there anything I can get you? You're safe here. They don't punish people like us for speaking our minds.
Truly. I'm hungry. My sister too, we're starving.
Wait here. I'll fetch you something from the tavern.
Thank you.
I won't be long. You stay here and rest.
Are they like gonna run away or something? Torgal looks kind of weird with his blue fur, not gonna lie. Okay, how exactly do I get to this place? Of course, it's the opposite direction. That way is where the guy dropped all his stuff. Is it up or... I think it's down.
But how did the grocer know his daughter had been stealing off to the vineyard to see them?
I'll have 2 plates of whatever you're serving.
Sorry. We've enough mouths of our own to feed without tending to the wants of outsiders.
It's not for me. It's for some new arrivals.
Oh, my apologies. I didn't see the mark. So you're a comrade. Well, in that case, you may have whatever you require. Take all the bread and wine you want.
That's really all it takes. One look at the innkeeper's mark.
Of course it is. I do as Master Quinton commands, as do we all. And Master Quinton commands that none of his favoured guests be left wanting. Well, don't keep our new comrades waiting. Take what you need and see that they eat their fill.
Okay, let's collect this.
Bread and wine. Hopefully
Then let's talk to Quentin while we're here.
Ah, if it isn't Sid's young protege. To what do I owe the pleasure?
I'm looking for a bearer called Randall. He was expected back at the hideaway some time ago.
Randall, you say? The porter? Yes, and... Though, thinking about it, he should probably have been back...
I'll go and look for him.
He was to meet an associate of mine to the south of here, on Lorbert's Pass. I do hope nothing's happened to him. Be sure to let me know, Clive.
He seems so, like, not caring about this whole situation. I guess we'll go talk to these people first, grab this other quest.
Don't tell me. Turnips for supper.
Brother, did you see?
Yeah. Bread and wine from the tavern.
May we? Truly?
I feel like we've got to look intimidating with this, like, demon flaming armor.
Such plenty. Never in all my days.
Brother, this place is like a dream. We sat and no one shouted. We ate and more was offered.
I know. I can't believe it.
You're free now. And the next time you're hungry, you need only ask to be fed.
Thank you for everything. Thank you.
Like, do these quests lead to anything? They're kind of like boring quests by themselves. And they don't, like, visibly unlock a string of quests right now, but maybe they're unlocking future quests that we just can't do quite yet. Okay, where exactly is this? How do I get there?
Master Quentin will never forget.
I want no trouble. Wait, that's... Oh, glory to Griga. You were the hanged man. I took you for a rogue. If you're a friend of Master Quentin's, then perhaps you'll help me. His vineyard, Lostwing's pride and joy, has been beset by a plague of giant wasps.
And you need someone to solve your pest problem.
I do indeed. I've never seen them so far from the forest, nor so mean for that matter. I suppose the smell's got them worked up. And little wonder. This'll be the finest crop we've ever known if the fiends don't eat it first. I tried chasing them off myself, but they won't flee from the likes of me. And if I don't bring those grapes in for pressing soon, Master Quentin will have my guts for garters. You look like you can handle that blade of yours. Will you put it to use for a comrade in need? Please, rid us of these wasps so I can be about my business.
Sure, that's what I'm here for anyways, I guess. So I guess this whole episode's just gonna be like story and side quests, huh?
On the edge of town. And hurry, Lostwing needs those grapes.
Kind of a boring episode then. I don't know, maybe I'll try and get some input if it's actually worth doing all these side quests. How do I get out of here? Okay, where is this quest? It's all the way here. It couldn't be by the other stuff, of course not. I guess we'll do that one first because it's on its own. Is it this one? I haven't, like... Okay, so I'm trying to do number 3. No, I'm not trying to do number 3. I'm trying to do number 2 right now. Come on, Clive, start sprinting. I wonder, was there like a teleport spot? I guess for this one, yeah, we'll go here and then we can teleport to that obelisk to get closer to the other stuff.
right?
The hanged man. Thank the gods. You're one of us. We were attacked. Beastmen on the road. Randall knew he didn't play the hero, but reckless sod insisted on drawing him off.
Where did this happen?
Further down the road. In the clearing. Please. You have to see that he's safe.
I'll do what I can. You go back to Lost Wing and tell Quentin what happened.
I mean, it's always funny if you think about in video games how convenient all your timing has to be for quests to actually work out.
Goblins.
Like, for Randall to still be alive, we would have to have come, like, quite quickly, right? Unless they captured him. Oh, hello. Okay, I need to get used to all this stuff again. Oh, I didn't mean to use a potion. I meant to use stick. Oh, right, he does the... Wait, it didn't... Why is it not... I guess I didn't have him at half yet? I thought he was at half. Oh, he's down. Also, should I just be spamming Limit Break more often? Oh no! That's not good. What? Maybe next enemy I'll fight, I'll just spam Limit Break. Now we're kind of at the end of the fight, so I don't want to use it up when I could have it for the next fight. Oh, I was like, ooh, an accessory. No, it's just used in crafting. Is Randall still alive? He doesn't really look alive, not gonna lie.
Sorry, Randall.
Okay, so that whole thing I said about convenient timing in quests,
The right side.
I guess our timing wasn't convenient for this one. Yeah, I guess I'll teleport back to Quentin right now so I can complete that quest. And then we'll teleport to the obelisk to go do those other two quests. Just a bummer, this area is so big, it takes forever to load. So, I mean, at least we don't have to run it, but just teleporting takes a while too. With the Count Ymir quest. Yes, I did have some problems with that quest. I remember it accidentally allowed me into the area under his throne before it was supposed to. Conveniently for me though, I thought that I wasn't supposed to go there yet, so I decided to turn back and I didn't go down there right away. Honestly, for that quest, I would probably just use like a guide of some sort, and if it's not working, I think I looked up like a few solutions because I remember I couldn't get it to work then after that. But if you just like try stuff and maybe look up some solutions, something ended up working for me and then I could continue the quest. But if you went there too early, I don't know what happens if you actually go do that stuff under his throne before you're supposed to. You might just miss out on going to like the second area on the map for his quest, but I think you should still get all the rewards probably. But yeah, I remember that quest being a little bit weird.
And? Damn it.
He's not far from the south gate. I trust you'll do right by him.
Of course. I'll send someone right away. I knew he was brave, though I didn't know he was reckless. Poor fool.
And you known him long?
A while. I liked the fact that he didn't shy away from dangerous work, and he liked what I paid.
Because it helped keep the hideaway afloat.
I'll tell Sid what happened here. I expect he'll be none too pleased to learn of Randall's fate. And I suppose you're none too happy either. For your trouble.
Well, at least it's a lot of ability points. We should end up, hopefully after all this, with at least one level up. Yeah, unfortunately, I can't remember exactly what I did, but I do remember having issues with that quest. So there's definitely a way to fix it if you're having a problem. I just don't remember what my solution ended up being. But if you're really stuck, then you could always look at what I did around that time and see if it works for you. Because it's all in the video.
Courier said his pack might have split while he was passing through the bales. I better keep my eyes open. That must be the vineyard. A few wasps shouldn't give me too much trouble. Good. Looks like I'm in the right area.
How many sacks did this guy drop?
More of the lost supplies. I doubt he could have fit much more in his pack. Still no signs of his letter there. Come this far. Might as well ask around.
I need to remember all my different things that I can do, like charge magic and stuff. Oh, did not go nearly far enough for that one. Okay, it's probably easier to just pull them with Garuda. Because dashing to them does not seem to be very effective. We should also maybe consider increasing the pull range or the dash range or both. I mean, I guess we'll probably eventually do both, but I don't know which one's more valuable immediately. What is Torval even doing? And how are you alive? With 1 HP?
Looks like that was the last of them. I better let
Oh, I
Quentin
was like,
stand
why
now.
did we have like a whole quest finish screen for that battle? But it's because it was a quest related battle.
A little overdressed to be picking grapes, aren't you? Are you here for Master Quentin?
I'm looking for a letter someone dropped nearby, and I suppose you've seen it.
Can't say I have, sorry.
Well, if you do,
Wait, I did pass a dog with something in its mouth a little while back. Could have been a piece of paper. No idea if it was your letter, but you never know.
which way did it go?
Towards Lost Wing? Seemed well looked after to me. Dare say someone there's been feeding it.
To the village then. Thank you.
Okay, what do we got? I mean, surely it can't hurt to just travel here. We're almost not even gonna have time to finish all these side quests. It's because this stupid loading is taking forever. But presumably, that should be the end of these two quests. Assuming that we find the dog and don't... Usually the quests are like pretty short, right? They don't like keep making you go back and forth. Most of the quests have been like, alright, well, you're here, so here's the solution. But, I mean, there is the possibility that they could be like, well, the dog's not here anymore. Or I gave the letter to someone else and he walked off who knows where. You recall if you got the Sword of Night Katana from Yolan. I understand. I do know. I'm trying to remember the specifics because there's those two irises, right? There's the Iris of Grace and the Iris of... I don't remember what the second one was called, the dark one. And after Ymir's quest, you have the option to give the Iris of Grace or the Iris of, I think it's like the occultant or something, to Yolan. And depending on which one you give her, you either get her Spirit Ash or her sword, which is the Night Katana. I want to say that the occult one gives you the weapon and the Grace gives you the Spirit Ash. It's the same with Queeline. I don't know if you ever did his quest, but you also give him either the Iris of Grace or the Iris of Occult to either get his weapon or his Spirit Ash. But it's just like, once you finish the quest, essentially, is when that option comes up for you. I mean, I had to know what I was doing at the time, so... I feel like once I like kind of... Because I had to be prepared to do it without hopefully looking it up during the video, so I kind of like... I knew it at the time pretty well.
Back are you? Did Master Quentin summon
I just gotta recall the thing that's already in my memory, right?
A whole day on the line and they're still not dry.
Wait, I passed it? Heck. What am I supposed to be doing? Is this where the dog is?
It seems we have our culprit. Sorry, boy.
There's something like off about this dog.
He's waited long enough already.
Like, this dog has super big,
Hopefully this
like,
will keep our courier out of
knees
trouble.
in the back. Am I crazy? Like, his back legs, like, yeah, like, where his hips are, like, most dogs, that area is, like, really muscular. But, like, his muscles are so big, even down to, like, the first knee. Like, does Torgal look like that? You can't really tell because Torgal's legs are more bent. So how do I get here? I just gotta go around, I think.
Those wasps won't be interfering with your harvest anymore.
Oh,
Well, unless,
thank
of course, there's more
Master
wasps.
Quinton would have had my head if I'd lost the crop. I'd say you've earned a reward. Our Gotand Rouge fetches a handsome price among the rich and powerful of the realm. We use that money to keep our comrades fed and imperial wolves from our door. The vineyards were Master Quinton's idea. He wanted to give bearers a place to work, a place where they'd be safe.
Well, he certainly seems to have done that here.
That's what we thought about Eastpool until they murdered everyone.
Years of your kindness. And once this vintage is ripe for drinking, there'll be a glass or two raised in your honor.
Black blood. Oh, that's another one of those valuables that we just sell. Okay, so all the quests here are done. Unfortunately, we're gonna have to come back here to continue the main quest. But for now, we need to... Wait, what? Oh, is this in the same area? Yeah, it is. Okay, that's why I'm getting confused. These maps are all connected, but they're in the same area. Like, these 2 points are the ones that I just pointed out as well. Okay, okay, that makes more sense. So we did just kind of gather all the quests, then go to one area, complete them all, and then now we just gotta go turn them in. So we had 2 quests that we gotta turn in here, I think. I don't know about the Randall quest if we still have to turn it in or not. Because Quinton gave us a reward for that, right? But it was originally a guy in the hideaway that gave us the quest. It's this guy.
Well, at least you're safe. Poor Randall. The damn fool. Surely his life was worth more than a handful of coin.
Okay, so he obviously knows what happened already. Is there anything new here? I mean, should I go to this Arret Stone? I'll go to it on our way out, I suppose. I don't know what could be new there, though. I don't really want to do, like, the random tutorial battle things.
Maybe I should just own up. Oh, there you are. I just got back to the hideaway and thankfully Otto hasn't seen me yet. I don't suppose you,
Found the things you dropped. I did.
I was so sure they'd be gone. And the letter?
Only a little worse for wear.
Wait, hold on. Can I not turn in the quest? I wanted to see if I could read the letter. I assume you can't. There's no way to exit out of here. I have to give him this stuff, I guess, but... I was kind of curious if I could read the letter. If it's so important to Sid, I was kind of curious what would be in there.
No more
I should have done it, though, before I talked to this guy. I just didn't think of it.
And all thanks to you. Losing those supplies was one thing, but if Sid had found out about that letter...
Is it about Cursebreaker business?
If only.
He has a daughter?
Daughter. She's off studying in Canver, and her letters are all that keeps Sid sane while she's away.
He never mentioned a daughter.
Well, he's a busy man. And thanks to you, he won't be wasting his time smiting careless couriers with levin bolts. So I'd say you did us both a service. Here, for your troubles. If there's anything you're wanting from Sid, today's the day. He'll be sweet as honey once he gets his hands on this.
Alright, so I think that's enough ability points to upgrade anything we could possibly want to upgrade right now. Let's go check this stone, see what it has. That's new for us. Other than that, that's probably going to be the end of this episode. Unfortunately, it was just side quests, but like I said, I don't know if there's a good reason for me to be doing the side quests or not. Okay, so that's customizable fights. Arcade mode for like score, but at current level. Oh, there's a new sword? No, it was just said that... Oh, because this is the sword that we now have. I mean, it's kind of cool. We had this sword previously. What does it look like? Yeah, we do have this one. I'm fine with using this one visual-wise. It looks pretty cool. So anyways, I think that's going to be the end of this episode. I'll spare you the loading screen of getting back to Lost Wing. But next time we'll go back to Lost Wing and try and continue on with the main quest because there doesn't seem to be any side quests around here anymore. So yeah, that's going to do for this one. Pretty much, we got a lot of story at the beginning that was about the Mother Crystal and Sid's plan to, I don't know, blow it up or something. Who knows? We'll figure that out when we get there, I suppose. But other than that, just some side quests for XP. And we'll spend the ability points in the next one. But anyways, hopefully you enjoyed, and I will see you next time. Well, I feel like that was kind of a boring episode, but I guess that's going to happen sometimes. At least we had some story at the beginning. Okay, I am going to set it up to teleport to Lost Wing. I mean, it seems to want us to go from Lost Wing. There was maybe like a chance I could go from one of these other areas, but since it's telling us to go from Lost Wing, that's what I'll do. And then while we're loading in, I'm gonna go fill up my water and stuff. See, we're all loaded in. Okay, let's take a look at the map before we start. So it seems like we could probably walk this way to get there. I don't know if we could come from this side as well. I don't really know if we're allowed to go that way, so I'm gonna go from this side. And then, other than that, we need to remember to spend our ability points. Maybe I should decide what I'm gonna get before we do this. This ability seems pretty good. Which one's this? Oh, Limit Break. Oh, upgrading Limit Break might be the play, actually. We're getting really close to having one of these, like... I would almost call these like an ultimate ability. But I don't know if they just take up the slot of a basic ability. But they just have like a super long cooldown. I don't really know if I want one of those or not. Like, they could be really good in like a drawn-out boss fight, but just for like regular use, it's not that big a deal. Also, I feel like I would definitely want the Phoenix one more because it heals you. It seems a lot more valuable in a boss fight. Although this apparently does a lot of stagger damage. So if it does a lot of stagger damage to a boss, that could be pretty valuable. Whereas this doesn't do as much stagger damage, but it heals you. So what are we using? We're using Scarlet Cyclone. But right now, all I get out of it is... I don't know if anyone who's currently here knows the answer to this. So I've already upgraded Scarlet Cyclone once. And it says my next upgrade is to master it. So does that, like, where it says upgrade, I'm not going to get those increased hits anymore, right? Like, I already have that. It's not going to get any better. It's just going to give me the mastery bonus. Is that right? Because I don't really need that mastery bonus right now. I don't need the ability to equip it to Garuda. The other option is we could do some of these, like increase shift distance or increase the pull distance. I could do both of those, actually. Other than that, all the abilities we currently have equipped are upgraded, but not mastered. And I kind of want this ability, though. But what would I replace? I'll probably replace, like, one of the Garuda abilities. Like, I really don't like this ability very much. Probably replace that one, but that would mean... I assume I can only equip Ifrit abilities under Phoenix right now. So I'd have to first master this ability. Assuming that it costs 120 and then 1,000, though, I technically do have enough to just master the ability. I could equip this to Garuda. But I don't know how good this one is. Honestly, what I think I want the most is just this. Just upgrade Limit Break. That seems like it's gonna be big. I still haven't upgraded this ability because I still don't think I've ever done this a single time. Because, like, they had this same mechanic in Sekiro, except there was, like, good times to do this when you wanted to jump on their head to dodge specific moves. I don't feel like there's a time to do this in this game. So, like, why would I not just do damage instead of jumping on his head? I don't know, maybe I'm missing something and this ability is actually amazing, but so far I don't see it. Anyway, I think it's gonna be Limit Break. Go ahead and start this episode, or the game will freeze. Are we back? Okay. We're alive. Alright, let's start the episode. Oh, it's kind of off-center, huh? Yo, what's going on? And welcome back to some more Final Fantasy XVI. In the last one, we kind of heard what Cid's next plan is to somehow deal with the Mother Crystals. He didn't make it clear as to how we're going to do that, but apparently he thinks that the Mother Crystals are the world's problem. So we're going to go at least visit them. After that, we did a bunch of side quests, so we shouldn't have any more side quests right now. And we are back in Lost Wing. And we're going to try and go up this way to get to the next objective. Before we do that, the side quests that we did gave us a lot of ability points. So I spent a little bit of time thinking about what abilities I want. And what we should be working on. Like I've said in the past, I don't think I need to master any of these abilities right now because I don't need to equip them to a different icon. The only ability I really want is this ignition ability from Ifrit, which I think would be locked to Phoenix, so I'd have to master it first and equip it to Garuda in place of this. So I think that's on my list of things to do, but I think first of all, I'd like to increase how many limit gauges we have by upgrading this. I think that's going to help us a lot in boss fights because you get healing and stuff while you have the limit gauge going. You do more damage, and so just having it last longer seems like it's going to be a good benefit for us in almost everything that we can do. And it costs 2,000 to master that, which gives you a 4th gauge. I guess I didn't consider this, but if I'm going to get rid of this ability, I could reset the ability points, right? Like if I decide I want to use this, I first need enough to be able to buy this and master it. But then I could just reset the points of this. Because then I don't need it anymore. We'll see. Oh, I should probably save. I assume this game like autosaves every time you teleport. But let's save. We no longer have Jill with us at the moment, but supposedly we should meet up with Jill. How do I get through the town to get to there? I guess we just take a left here, go through the Hanged Man. Or maybe around it? Nope, this did not get me to where I wanted to go. This should get me where I want to go, though, right? Because I need to get up there. I could get up there right here, right? The map is not particularly great in this game, I feel like. Especially when it comes to cities, where there's multiple levels. Yeah, okay, this should get us where we need to go. Because, like, a lot of those paths just kind of looked like they connected, but not all of them connect, especially if it's a bridge going over something else. Flare view. This area used to be blocked off, so we haven't explored it yet, so there might be something new around here. What is it showing of the map? Might be something up here for us to go fight and explore. Which icon am I on? Okay. I still don't think I've used lock-on a single time in this game, and just have like the soft lock-on going at all times. How do you even do it? I actually don't even know. I mean, it kind of looked like I locked on there, but it didn't seem like it was a hard lock-on either. I clicked the thumbstick in. So that's what it is in Dark Souls. I don't know what it is in this game.
Excellent.
Might as well just try and end battles quickly with abilities. Because they'll probably come off cooldown before we find another thing to fight anyways. Okay, so this is where there's one of these things. This guy, I think, has ranged abilities, so... pull him. And then break his poise like this. I totally forgot about the charging blade thing. I haven't been doing that at all. Oh, hello. So you can block the... Maybe that was a different type of flame, because I know I've tried to block like flamethrowers and stuff in the past and it didn't really work. Whoops. I didn't hold the charge for long enough. Please go over it. Nice. Oh, I didn't pull him. Oh, I didn't quite. I forgot the limit break again. I gotta just like use these things. I feel like you get the limit break gauge fast enough that it's probably worth it to just burn it. I guess maybe that one is more of a projectile and not a flamethrower. Anyways, was the only point just to kill that guy? I mean, they are worth... Oh, there's a box here. They are worth a lot of ability points, just for one enemy. Griffin Head Raid. I assume it's one of these. Increases Burning Blade damage. Which was Burning Blade? Is that just a... Oh, I of course exited out of it. Is that just the... Oh, I forgot the lunge ability too. Yeah, it's this one. I feel like I don't use that enough for me to commit an item to it. I'm probably getting more out of the abilities that I have having upgraded damage, because I use those more often. The heck, was that a giant, like not as big as the other spiders, but a different spider? I didn't really see. It was out of the corner of my eye. Some chocobos here. Okay, where are we? Okay, next part of the map has not revealed itself yet. What is that? A giant dragonfly or something? Oh my gosh, this area is so big. So I don't really want to explore all this, but I'm kind of curious what's right here, right? The one part that didn't get revealed. I'll grab this item.
There. North Reach.
Alright, where am I going? Just straight ahead here. Raptors. Oh, didn't hit this one. Wait, well how did he, because they didn't have a stagger bar, but I was able to pull him to the ground. Why is the map not unlocking over here? Okay, so obviously, maybe he just has to be below half health. Because it didn't just work right off the bat. Oh wait, I'm supposed to be like limit breaking. Oh, hello. Where's the last guy? We got him, apparently? What's Torgal doing over there? Oh, Torgal killed him by himself? Alright, so there might be something over there as well. Let's go up this hill real quick. Anything around here? I want to stop running once my character has started sprinting because it takes him so long to start running. Okay, there's a box. One of these rare boxes, too. Lots of materials. That's probably all that's going to be here, though. Alright, so I think we're just gonna go to Northreach now. I mean, I could oh, I ran into a tree. Could probably explore this whole area, but it's probably not that much out here for us. Well, like, if we see an item, like I'm running towards an item right now, if I see one, I'll run at it. What does this glow? Nothing? Oh, there's an item over there. Let's go grab that.
The soldiers used to speak of a brothel, but that was north of the checkpoint. I hope the dame has friends in the south.
It all smells so delightful.
Oh, and a giant
Fresh
roast
fish! Hauled from the Sea of Grace this very
You there! Fancy a drop of the Empire's finest?
What am I supposed to do? I'm supposed to find her? Guess I should probably check out the store here.
The fruit's not getting any fresher.
Do you see anything you like?
Okay, we already have a Gaia Blade. No point. No point. No point. Could get those, but we already have quite a few of them. We could get some songs. Just gonna sell all valuable items. Oh, we don't have very much, but that's okay.
I'll be here if you need me.
You won't find carpets like this in the capital.
I guess just yelling as the cutscene's starting.
A moment, my lady.
A moment? I doubt you could afford even that much of my time. Branded.
My mistake.
No, mine. Upon reflection, you don't have the scent of a branded about you. The flowers. Otto always did know how to please me. More than Sid ever did anyway. Do you think you could please me, Clive?
You're the dame.
Glad that she's got to make it weird immediately.
Let us leave such impersonal titles to my less preferred clientele. You can call me Isabel. Otto assured me I could trust you. I can trust you, can't I?
You can trust me, yes, but why would you?
Help you? Because that's what we do. Long ago, Sid did me a kindness when no one else would. I have never forgotten that. Without it, I would not be where I am today. And so, I make it a point to do the same whenever possible. Which brings us here. To the final obstacle between you and whatever it is you seek in the holy capital. I fear the guards are not likely to let a masterless bearer pass unmolested. Unless... Unless, of course, his master deigned to appear. Yes, that will do nicely. But I shall expect a favor in return.
Wait, what?
This lady's quite a weirdo.
However do they get that color?
Okay.
Are you gonna buy something or not?
What the hell are you doing?
Tut tut. We cannot have people thinking I tolerate disobedience from my branded.
The men who gave me this are no more my masters than you are. But it's not as if I can hide it.
From the moment you acquired it, that brand has done naught but take. But today, it is going to give you exactly what you want. Just play along.
Madame, back to the Vale already?
But of course, we must make ready to welcome you, my dear.
And who might this be?
Why, my new escort. The streets aren't safe for a girl, what with all the royalists about.
Well, don't work him too hard.
Well, that rather depends on you now, doesn't it? I'll see you all at sunset.
Oi, hold up. Another fucking branded. Well, you're lucky you're with the dame. Now get out of my sight, filth.
Everyone's so nice around here.
That wasn't so bad.
Wasn't so bad. They might have recognized me.
But they didn't. And even if they had, they wouldn't have done anything about it. The gentlemen of the garrison are some of my best customers. We have an arrangement, as do you and I. Now, if you'd care to follow me, we can speak more at the Vale.
Doesn't seem like I have much of a choice.
Why couldn't we have just pretended that Jill was still our master? Why do we have to use this lady? I mean, I guess she's more important. I guess they did say we wouldn't have made it through if it wasn't for the dame.
And if anyone requests her company, tell them she is feeling unwell.
Madame, you look stunning.
As do you, my dear.
Shall I have one of the girls draw a bath?
That won't be necessary.
Why am I standing so far away?
Clive, my darling. Welcome to the Vale.
Thank you for seeing me through the gates, my lady. I am in your debt.
Well, that was the whole point, wasn't it? And I told you, it's Isabel.
Whatever wound you so tight, I wonder. It's certainly not Sid's influence.
You, mentioned a favor. What is it you'd have me do? I don't want to keep my companions waiting.
If you mean Sid and the girl, you needn't worry. They have yet to reach the checkpoint. Yes, Otto asked me to help them as well. But to answer your question, I need you to find someone for me. One of my girls. Tatienne has been gone for several days now, having left no word of explanation. And I began to fear the worst.
I feel as if I've spent my whole life searching for people. No, I can't say I'm any good at it.
I trust you'll do your best. Oh, and take this.
Moon and stars. I just have like all these seals.
Proof of that trust. And hopefully enough to keep prying eyes from looking too
Like, how many of these things do I have sitting on my armor now?
Now, I have matters to attend to at the Iron Flagon. If you find anything, ask for me there.
I can't remember. Was there a seal for the hideaway? Because there was definitely a seal for Lostwing Quentin's place. There's a seal for this place.
I should probably start here.
There was a seal for Martha's Rest. So I have at least 3 seals that I'm just like constantly wearing on my armor or something. Or maybe I exchange them when I enter the area where I need to go. I didn't want this menu. I wanted the map. Oh, there's a bunch of side quests here. Great. Anyways, how does this lady expect me to find someone in a town I've never been to when she seems like one of the most important people? It seems like she could get the information a lot easier than me.
You wear the dame's brooch. She must trust you.
Enough to have me look for one of your colleagues. A woman by the name of Tatienne.
She's still missing then? Oh, if only I'd comforted her.
You saw her before she disappeared.
The day before, she was in tears. She'd lost her comb, a gift from the dame. It wasn't anything fancy, but you could tell it meant the world to her. You see, Tatienne was an orphan, and she looked upon the dame as a mother, as do we all.
So she was upset.
And I didn't lend her my shoulder. But perhaps someone else did.
Hold on. Yeah, okay, so... like... that's a super messed up situation, right?
Tatienne shared a room. Her chambermaid may have seen something. She's over there, sitting by the pond.
Thank you.
So if we take into account what kind of establishment this is... the fact that this lady took in an orphan and then essentially is just now that the orphan is, I don't know, probably mostly grown up, now just sells the orphan away? Like, that's super messed up, right? Like, that is very not okay.
So you're the new escort the girls have been talking about. And you've already been sent off on an errand, eh? Poor boy. You'll be knackered before the real work.
What the heck does that mean?
Tonight.
I'm told you share a bedchamber with Tatienne. Did she say anything to you before?
Before she went missing. Only that she needed to meet with someone. She did mention a name, but I know exactly who she meant.
You do?
Lad from the garrison. Annoying little shit. Spent every guil he earned on Tatienne, and picked fights with anyone else who tried to buy her time. Followed her around like a lost puppy. Tatienne was flattered at first, but it didn't take long for her to get scared. She thought about saying something, but the dame was so proud of her for how much she was bringing in, and she didn't want to let her down.
This man from the garrison. Did you ever see him?
Of course I did. He tried to sneak into our room enough times. Slimy sod's got a scar over one eye. Claims he got it in battle.
You've been very helpful.
Don't let him get away with this. Find him, and you'll find her.
A A man from the garrison. Seems a trip to the barracks is in order.
Okay, well, while we're walking over to the barracks, the barracks, I suppose we could pick up some of these other side quests.
Excuse me, you there? I cannot help but notice you bear the moon and star. Might I trouble you for some assistance?
And who exactly would I be assisting?
Oh, forgive me. I am Etienne, a humble merchant. Though I have business beyond these walls, but the guards have grown somewhat suspicious of my comings and goings of late. And who better than someone in the Empire? Would you be willing to help a
This seems kind of shady, but I accept all side quests.
Why not?
Marvelous. The task is simple enough. Pass through the gate and deliver packages to a few of my most valued clients. There are 3 in total. A grocer, an apothecary, and a distiller. You need only mention that the items you carry are fresh from the master's table.
Nothing dangerous, I hope.
Why, of course not. Merely trifles which folk beyond the checkpoint are keen to get their hands on. And though I cannot prevent you from peeking, I advise that you don't. Strongly advise.
We should, not take that advice if at all possible. 3 heavy purses. Can I look at... Because I meant to look at that letter earlier. Can I look at these things? An eerily melodic tinkling. I don't know what that means. I have no idea what that's supposed to be.
The markets are a veritable...
How do I... It says there's... No, the path is over here. Okay.
Need not remind me. Their incessant chittering is ringing in my ears.
Let's go grab this side quest up here first.
Heard the bones fell favorably.
Oh wait, they want me to go back through the checkpoint? Surely that's not a good idea, but I'll do it anyways.
I don't know how a bearer came by the moon and stars. Can I trust you to be
About what?
About this. About what I wish to ask of you. As unlikely as it may seem, there are those within the upper echelons of Samberquois society.
All right.
But this town is carried upon the backs of its bearers. Not for the want of coin. Simple fare cost little more than a pittance. But to revel in the suffering, contemptible though it is, my countrymen would sooner cut off their noses to spite their faces than see their bearers fed. And despite my best attempts at secrecy, my effort brings me to my request. The brand upon your cheek.
Fine.
Oh, thank you. An extra meal here. Deliver these, but keep them hidden. What food I can provide goes where the need is greatest. And today, 3 bearers, overworked and underfed, not permitted a moment's rest.
It's no wonder so many die before.
Tragic, true, but do not let anger make you careless. People will view this act of mercy as an undermined. Be discreet for both us.
You won't be staying then?
I'm afraid not. I am expected back in the cap.
So who am I supposed to go to for my reward then?
Crystal's curse is bad enough. We can't let people starve as well.
Yeah, I mean, I assume that me going back through the checkpoint won't, like, get me trapped over there for the sake of the game, but... Is there anything up here? No. Whole lot of nothing.
Are you waiting for it to heal on its own?
up!
Looks like now's not the time.
Wait, do I have to do these at a specific time?
Sergeant's got it in for us two. Huh. Where's your commanding officer branded? Don't you know?
Hey, you lost or something? Sorry, but the Imperial Guard's got no use for your...
I'm just passing through.
Don't bloody believe it.
That'll be why he's strutting about like...
The Dane laughed when we offered her our protection. You reckon this prick's really worth a couple of the Emperor's finest?
I dare say there's... How about it, Branded? Care to show us how you earn that,
I'd rather not.
Oh, no doubt. Only chivalrous souls that we are. Robin and I need to know that...
Okay, fine. I'll beat you guys up for $1,000.
Fine. If it'll put your mind at ease.
Oh, and just so you know, I won't be holding back. I suggest you don't either. Take a moment to get ready if you need it. Wouldn't want you whining about an unfair fight.
Surely, like, a branded who's not been starved, and has trained in combat is gonna be better than any other soldiers trained in combat, right? They just have a huge advantage.
Now, let's get the measure of you, shall we?
Like, the fact that he said that I don't have to hold back, like, that means I can use magic.
Lucky bastard. All right.
And he can't use magic, right? Because he's not a branded.
Oh, and when you go crying to your mistress, tell her it was Leon who gave you...
Like, if you just compare our swords, like, if I was him, I'd be worried.
All the dirty tricks you want, Brandon.
And then my sword lights on fire. Like, this is the point where he's like, oh, I have made a huge mistake.
So you know one end of the blade
It's not even close. He's just straight dead now.
Fuck me.
What the hell are you playing at, Leon? So it's a real challenge.
Did you not watch the fight? This guy didn't even get to touch me once.
Sword up, bearer.
You're stupid. You're lucky my abilities are on cooldown. Oh, you could block. Okay.
By knowing when to hold my tongue for a start.
Oh. I didn't even get to, like, finish my combo. Like, it was literally just me juggling them around without them getting to do anything.
Can I go now?
Grieger's gas. The bastard didn't even break a sweat.
The dame's man or no, he's still a branded. Best hope the sergeant never hears about this.
Yeah, not after the bollocking he gave us for missing drills. Might be the old sod had a point.
I'll leave you to it.
Yeah, good bloody riddance. At least we know the dame's in safe hands, I suppose.
Do us a favour. If you have to tell the dame about this, tell her we got a good few hits.
You didn't even hit me once. I'm not gonna lie. But, like, back to my point, like, if a branded is trained, he's just gonna, like, trained in combat, he's just gonna always win, right? So, it's kind of surprising that militaries don't... I mean, I guess the Imperial included me in their military as a branded. So, like, more militaries should have branded in them, right? Because they just make better soldiers.
You look like you need a rest. half as much as I need this. Thank you. I daren't eat it here, though. Not where anyone might see. Has it always been this bad? Oh, it was worse before the Chamberlain. I'd be dead without him. Me and many others. That's something at least.
And again, I'm surprised that people treat the branded so poorly, because if they die, like, they're expensive, right? Quite a bit of an investment that you lost if you kill him.
Heard the bones fell favorably.
I'm looking for a man with a scar over his eye.
Looking for a man? Does this look like a brothel, Branded? Fuck off.
Hold your tongue. He wears the dame's brooch. One word from him and the Vale's doors will be barred to us for good.
There's only one man in the garrison with a dodgy eye. His name's Yannick. I haven't seen him around lately, though.
On account of him being in Moor. Yannick left a few days back. Said he had dealings with a merchant there.
The dame thanks you. Moor is the last village on the road to Oriflamme. I should let Isabel know where I'm headed.
Okay, hold up. What do we gotta do? Let's go here. Then probably just stop by the other...
That's what we signed up
How do I get there? This way is the best? Is this it? Yes.
I have something for you.
From the Chamberlain. Thank you. You need to leave. Now. Please.
Branded! Who told you to rest? Stoke those damn flames! And you! If you've got a message for me, out with it. If not, return to your post.
You could see there, she's already... I mean, they called it the curse, right? But you're just becoming petrified.
Clive, tell me you bear good tidings.
That remains to be seen.
Oh, Tatienne, you could have told me.
This Yannick. The soldiers I spoke to believe he's in the village of Moor. According to them, he claimed to have some business with a merchant there. Though that wouldn't explain his continued absence.
And you plan on traveling to Moor to ascertain the truth?
Isn't that what you want?
Oh, it is, but I fear sending you there may cause more harm than good. The people of Moor are rather set in their ways. You'll find they have little love for bearers, and they will not hesitate to report one such as you to the constabulary. There is a man in Moor who owes me a favor. More than one, in fact. His name is Bertrand, and he works at the stables. Tell him I sent you.
I shall return as soon as I find something.
But she's sending me on, like, this long quest. Like, where the heck are Jill and Sid? Are they ever planning on getting here? I did, like, every side quest available before I came here, and I still beat them.
With the right to confiscate any objects within
ale, spices from the faraway
like a plum for the apple of your eye.
I warn you now, I don't sell to your kind, whether you have the coin or not. Where's your
Gee,
master
thanks,
anyway?
lady.
Etienne sent me.
Didn't know he had his own bearer. Business must be booming. All right, quickly now, before the guards notice. That isn't a burden off my back. And this is for Etienne.
All this for a drink.
not just any drink. The very best, specially distilled for my most discerning customers. The guards find that, they'll seize it before you can blink. You keep it well hidden, all right? If Etienne likes it, tell him there's more where that came from.
Wait, he's buying stuff from these people? I thought he was giving stuff to these people and they were buying stuff from him. I mean, I don't really care, but
I have no business
okay.
with Branded.
Well, I have business with you. A package. Fresh from the master's table.
I do not know you. Where is the merchant, Etienne?
Somewhere the gate guards won't be paying him or his affairs any mind.
Fine. Hand over the goods and be gone. This is lighter than usual. Branded, if I discover you have played me false...
I can always take it back.
You will do no such thing. Your master should cut out your insolent tongue. Had you been the tool of any other man, I would see you clapped in chains. Payment. Take it and get out of my sight.
Cigars.
Those cigars are worth more than your life.
Okay, maybe he's not paying them in coins. I don't know what he's paying them with.
Each one is organ beards from the west.
You say these are all...
There's nothing here for your kind, Branded.
I'm glad that this guy assigned me to go talk to the most racist people in town.
Fresh from the master's table.
Why didn't you say so? Times are hard. But this here'll make 'em less so. For a while at least. Sorry about the welcome. I meant nothing by it. You wait right here. Here. You can tell Etienne I'm a man of my word.
Perfume.
Oriflamme's finest. Just as promised.
Perfume, cigars, and spirits. Someone has expensive tastes. The question is, how can they afford to maintain them? I suppose there's only one way to find out.
Yeah, so what do we have? We could go here, and then we'll go there. And then I guess we'll make our way to the main quest. No reason to teleport. Surely teleporting will take longer than walking in this case.
I haven't seen you around the Vale of late. Don't tell me you've grown tired.
Ah, you have returned. I believe these are yours.
Boop, boop. Wait, let's read these. Actually, I don't think there's going to be anything valuable in here. I think they're just luxury items.
Delightful. The dame will be pleased.
You don't say. And would she be pleased to learn what you had to exchange for those items?
You mean the crystals? No need
I
to be
didn't
coy,
look, you
my
told
boy.
me.
Why not just tell me in the first place?
An honest man wears deception like shackles about his ankles. I couldn't risk you stumbling under the gaze of the guards. After all, we both know the punishment for dealing in unsanctioned crystals, even such morsels as I provide. And if you don't know what this day's work may have cost you, then, well, I dare say you'll sleep all the better for it. Despite the risk, our friends beyond the wall gladly give their finest and most treasured wares for the paltry crumbs I trade in.
I didn't realize crystals were so scarce here.
As scarce as chocobo teeth, hence the thriving market for even the scantest fragments. Do you think it vulgar that I profit from the hardship of others?
I think you're doing what you believe is necessary.
Yeah, indeed. And I don't doubt the dame would agree. A reward for a job well done. I have the goods I was commissioned to gather, and the guards are none the wiser. I thank you, as will our mutual friend when she hears of how you have aided me.
Like, does accomplishing this quest give me... For some reason, none of these quests seem to give ability points as well, which is annoying. But does accomplishing this quest, like, give me anything to do with the dame? Like, does she actually know that I did that quest? Or will she know that I did that quest? Okay, is this guy done healing yet?
Enough! Curse you! Get away from me! You'll work faster next time if you know what's good for you!
Here. It looks like you need it.
The Chamberlain must have sent you, but alas, my work is far from over. If I don't go now, they'll beat me.
You need to rest.
But I won't. I've wounds to heal and bones to mend.
And what of your own hurts?
They'll wait. As will my hunger. Thank you, though.
A drover has more regard for his cattle than the Empire does its bearers. Anyway, I'd better head to the Vale.
Word is
Did I take
that
a wrong
legions
turn?
are ready into
Not really, I guess.
March again.
We could get there. Anyway.
All right. Are you here for business or pleasure?
Business, though not my own. The Chamberlain put me to work delivering food.
Ah, so he found someone to help him then. Just as well. I hear his friends back at court have been taking a little too much interest in him of late.
So he really is a Chamberlain.
There was a time when he was the Vale's most illustrious customer. Us girls thought of him as a generous uncle. He was one of the only people round here who seemed bothered by the way the Empire treats its bearers.
Rare for one in his position.
A fact not wasted on the dame. A little nudge from her is all it took, and he became the patron saint of Northreach's starving masses. My sisters and I may have lost an uncle, but bearers are being fed for a change, so we don't grumble. Much.
Glad to hear it.
Gives you faith, though, doesn't it? To know there are people out there like him. And you, for that matter. It's no wonder the dame's got a soft spot for you.
I better be going.
Why did I even tell her about this? Like, I guess it's someone to turn the quest into, but like, you're telling me that she's giving me a reward for it? I just like decided to tell some random person that I did this quest and they're like, oh, here's your reward. Okay, well, I guess the rest of the episode's probably going to be trying to get over to here.
Well then, I suppose you'll need a little something to remember me by.
Think I might see you tonight?
Anything else? I don't think so. Oh my gosh, this map is giant. So there's like a lot of places we could go.
Oriflamme, how many bearers suffer to keep your granaries full?
I don't know, should I go over to like this tower thing? There's also something over there. I don't know what the benefits of going to these places are. We'll walk over to this one, see what's there. And then we'll move on Well, depending on what we get, I guess. We'll decide if we should go back to that other one. I don't want to fight you. Oh, jeez. I grappled the wrong one. Level up. Did you get the other one, Torgal?
An Imperial watchtower. Should be well stocked.
Am I supposed to beat up the Imperials? I guess so.
Wait, you're not one of us.
Oh. New enemies. Hello, sir. Oh, they got fireballs. Can I deflect one? There we go. There are a lot of enemies here. Torgal keeps that one busy, though. I think we'll be okay. Hello? Oh, what? You got me right out of... Yeah, that was worth a lot of ability points, though. Has a special item. Might be better than what we have, so maybe it is worth it to go to these Imperial Towers. Here. It's just better. And it's blue. Oh, I guess it's the first blue item, so I don't know if the blue items can be upgraded. Because it seems like we haven't been able to upgrade the purple items yet. So do I run all the way back to that tower? I guess. Please just let me buy Vulture. I don't want any trouble. All these animals just want to fight me. Why? What did I do? Is there anything down here? I don't think there is. So, I mean, there's some Imperial... They might be worth a lot of XP, so I guess I should probably fight them. Hello, sirs. Wait. Go the other way. Okay, that ability does not work very well if you're trying to change targets with it. Okay. Merry Christmas. Welcome.
What are you playing at, Branded?
Oh, you can't use that in midair. Alright, fair enough. So what are you doing here? I thought you didn't watch games. Wait, what the heck was that? Oh, it's just a normal ability. Okay, fair enough. Alright, you think they'll have another...
You're not welcome here.
Oh, it didn't actually count as a deflection, but that's okay. Oh, it didn't go far enough.
Stay down.
Oh, they come out of the tower. Oh, I didn't press it fast enough. Do another one. Give me another chance. I got this. There we go.
That's enough.
What the heck is that? Just a lot of materials. What do we get? Nothing. No item? Dang it. Is there something else around here? There's still more to this area. This is... Okay, we need a... Oh, that's not good. I meant to deflect the fireball. Hey, can you guys stop, please? Oh, you can't perfect dodge for something else? Let him shoot a fireball, Torgal. It's okay. Oh, it didn't pull him. That's not good. I think I'm gonna limit break just so I can get my health back. Doesn't give you quite as much health back, I feel like, as it gave in that initial... Uh-oh. Ow, that hurts. Okay, I thought that was going to be a projectile. It was not. Oh, that was a projectile, though. Uh-oh. Okay, well, that went about as poorly as it could have. Bring it on. Aha. Oh. Okay. I guess I dodged it, so it's fine. Shoot a fireball at me, see what happens. Got him. Okay, there's another one of these stones over here that we still can't interact with. It did mark this one on the map, though. I don't think it marked the previous one on the map, but at least we know it's here now. So we can find it in the future. I don't know what we're supposed to do with those, but maybe at some point the game will tell us what we're supposed to do with them. So anyways, we ran all the way over here and it didn't really feel worth it. Now we gotta go all the way back. We'll try and make it all the way to that new city before we stop. Oh, there is an item there. You think I could just like swoop in and get it before these things attack me? Nope. Excuse me, pardon me. I'll be on my way. Okay, don't dodge. Dodging is slow, apparently. Can I jump off this cliff? Or do I take fall damage? I do not know. Let's find out. Well, at least I didn't take fall damage from that. Is there anything up here? Nope. Haha! Maybe you could just dodge to make it so you don't take fall damage? If there is fall damage? Alright, we've run about 300 yards. I mean, that's pretty impressive, right? To be wearing, like, full armor and just sprint 300 yards like that. And he's still going. Like, this stuff has got to be heavy. Some people.
That's enough for today, Branded. Go on, back to the pit.
Oh. Usually when you run into something, you like vault over it, but it did not vault over that car. Okay, so I guess we're here. We'll pick up these quests.
You, Branded,
okay.
Here, now. You're late. What kept you?
Late for what?
Did they tell you nothing? A wild beast is savaging my boy. Well, don't just stand there gawping. Rescue him.
Okay.
All right. Where is he?
My, I see they've sent me a Branded with a spine for a change. He's over that way, towards the coast. Go, and see that you kill the beast.
Alright, well...
For someone whose son's in mortal danger, he didn't seem
yeah,
worried.
that's kind of what I was thinking. He just wants the beast killed, or he wants the Branded to go die to the beast? I don't know. Anyways, we're just gonna grab these two quests and then we're gonna end this episode, I think.
Have you seen my Chloe? I let her out of her pen while I did my chores.
What is Chloe? Is it a chicken?
I think she's lost. Please, can you help me look for her?
Sure.
I can't promise I'll find her, but I'll try. Describe her to me.
She's beautiful, white hair. She lets me stroke her when I'm sad. She's ever such a good girl. So quiet and kind. And she likes walking in the wheat. I know the fields are big, but she's never got lost before. Oh, she must be starving too. She hasn't eaten anything since yesterday. It is my job to feed her.
In that case, let's not keep her waiting. That's a lot of field to search. With a little luck, someone might have seen her. If the people of Moor are as intolerant as Isabel says,
It's no wonder the Empire never sent my unit here.
Okay. So yeah, I think that's gonna do it for this one. We'll probably go in, figure out what the main quest wants us to do, and then we'll do these side quests as we get close to them. I mean, they're not that far away, but anyways, that's gonna do it for this one. Hopefully you enjoyed, and I will see you next time. Okay. Should I do one more? I'm kind of torn. Part of me is like, I could just take the rest of the day off. Part of me is like, I could get further ahead on videos and then take a different day off, like tomorrow or something. But we'll probably do another one. Let me save real quick. And then, is there anything else I'm forgetting? I don't have enough ability points yet. Yeah, I don't think I'm missing anything. Okay, well, let me fill up my water again, and then we'll get into another one. Alright, I'm back. So, what's this place called again? Moore? I guess we'll get into more and see why or how rude these people actually are. Yo, what's going on? And welcome back to some more Final Fantasy XVI. In the last one, we met the Dame, who, I don't know, does she own the Veil? I don't really know if she just manages it or how that all works, but we got through the, what was it called? The North something checkpoint? The Northreach checkpoint. And we are currently looking for one of the Dame's, one of her quote-unquote girls, I guess we'll call her that, who seems to have gone missing. We followed him to Moore because that's where some soldier that follows her around went. And the other than that, we're still waiting on Jill and Sid to get to the Northreach checkpoint as well, so that's why we're doing this quest in the meantime. So we're going to start off with the main quest. We found some side quests last time as well around here, so we'll do those as we go.
Are you Bertrand? The Dame sent me.
Sounds about right. Only time I hear from her is when she wants something. Well, go on then. What is it?
One of her courtesans has gone missing, and I need to find her. A soldier who may have information on her whereabouts is rumored to have come here to meet with a trader.
Many traders stop to peddle their wares on their way to the capital, but only one's been seen quarreling with a soldier.
Is he still here?
The trader? Oh, yeah. Stubborn sod stood his ground till the soldier got tired of shouting, from what I hear. If you seek him out, keep your head down. Fact is, folks round here would sooner hang a branded than help him. And that's even with the Dame's brooch for protection.
Understood.
Let's check out the shop around here.
Buy, sell, or be gone.
Heat wave. Wait, do I already have... Oh, reduce the cooldown. But that's not that valuable, right? Because heat wave already decreases its cooldown if you block a projectile. I wonder if this is... This requires too much specific knowledge about the game. So, this one's heat wave. And it has a lower cooldown. Where is it? Dispelling enemy projectiles increases the number of subsequent shockwaves as well as shortens ability cooldown by 33%. Shockwave direction can be adjusted with left stick following execution. So my question would be, is the cooldown reduction, because it's a flat 2.7 seconds, so is that off the top of the full cooldown, or does that take into account the 33% reduction or not?
What do you want?
Because it's obviously way better if it doesn't take into account the 33% reduction. And so, like, if you hit it on a projectile, then you also get 2.7 seconds off of that. So then you end up with a cooldown that's like 50% shorter rather than just 33% shorter. Other than that, he doesn't really have it. Like, I mean, it can't be bad either way, but the question is, would I rather just have damage things instead of this? Although cooldown is probably where it's at, right? Like, the more often I can use this, I'm not going to equip it right away, because I need to figure out what I'm replacing. So it could either be Heatwave damage, but I feel like if I'm going to get Heatwave cooldown, I should probably just keep the damage, right? And double up on it. We keep the Gouge damage. Maybe we don't need the Scarlet Cyclone damage, because Scarlet Cyclone's mainly for stagger. So I think if we take that, then we're doubling down on Heatwave. But now we could we should be able to spam it more. What's the cooldown on it? Okay, okay, so it seems like the cooldown is off the top, right? Because it shows it here as 22.3. So I assume if I shorten the cooldown by 33%, it's going to be from the 22.3 and not from the 25, then plus 2.7. So, I mean, it's a little bit worse, but it should still let us use it slightly more often. Which is mainly going to be good for boss fights, is what I'm thinking. Like, if a boss uses a lot of projectiles, then that just means I'm going to be able to block more projectiles more frequently.
You don't think he's a deserter, do you?
What's this? A branded? Where's your master? Must I call for a constable?
I come to you from Northreach, at the behest of the Dame. Perhaps you've heard of her.
Why, of course I have. I am the good lady's servant. What is it that she requires of me?
Rumor has it you were seen arguing with a soldier some few days ago. A soldier with a scar over his eye.
Yes, that's right. He had a comb which he claimed was an antique. Said he wanted to trade it for a newer one. But old though it was, an antique it most certainly was not, as I told him. Nevertheless, he insisted that it was of great value, and was quite vehement about my appraisal.
So that must be the girl's
I stood
comb.
firm, however, and for all his bluster, he still purchased a new comb, albeit an inexpensive one.
And do you know where he went after that?
My customers aren't usually in the habit of telling me whither they are bound, but as it happens, this one did. Yonder ruins, strange as it may sound.
My thanks.
Not at all. I would do anything for the dame. Anything.
Okay.
Be sure and tell her, won't you, that I was helpful. I mean, most helpful.
Sure, buddy. Sure thing. Alright, I guess it's kind of taking us away from those side quests, but we'll probably have to go back anyways. Wait, where's this going? Like a path up there. Should I go up here? Two gil. This seems to be a dead end. Okay, this must be quest related. Because I don't think we could do anything here right now. Oh, there's something up here though. Aha. A sellable. I kind of wish your health would come back when you like visit a town or something. It's a little bit annoying that it doesn't. I did see a chest. Thank you.
It smells of death here, too.
That's not good.
Wolves. We can't let them get any closer to the village.
Wake wins.
Oh, what? He got me out of the air? That's crazy. Anyways, limit break. Just trying to get my health back by limit breaking here. Got me some health back, but not as much as I would have hoped for. Oh, hello. Is there still another enemy? No, it's just Torvald. Uh-oh.
Damn it all. Bodies. A man and a woman.
That's not good.
Well, the wolves have been busy. But the blood is long dry.
Did they, like, kill themselves or something first?
So it is you. Tatienne.
If that's true, then the body next to hers will be Yannick's. The girl Yannick went off to see every night. You said her name was Tatienne.
You. Did you follow me?
Now, why would I do that? Unless you think I'd have good reason to. But no. I was sent to find Yannick. By the looks of things, I have.
We both found who we were searching for.
Nah, he was a jealous sod. Couldn't stand the thought of his woman with someone else. Then one day he
I mean,
sees
that's
her
a
in
very
coma.
reasonable thing.
Thinks she's got herself a new gallant. Tells the garrison he's going to find the man and kill him. We know it's all talk, but then he disappears off to Moor for some dealings and doesn't come back.
If you mean this comb, it was a gift from the dame.
If only Yannick had bothered to ask, eh? He might not be rotting on a hill.
I think he meant to ask us something else. He stole the old comb and bought her a new one in the hope they'd wed.
Wed? Where would they have gone? Certainly not back to Northreach with a dame waiting. And we all know what happens to deserters. Tell the dame I'm sorry for her loss. When the lads come to collect Yannick's body, I'll see that Tatienne is delivered to the Vale.
Is that wise?
Oh, there won't be any covering up this mess. The most we can hope for is that the dame doesn't hold it against us. Speaking of which, I saw her in Moor just now. Could you tell her what happened? Might sound better coming from you.
I guess it was probably the wolves.
I need to tell Isabel. Perhaps the comb will
I'll just tell her.
Remember Tatienne by.
I mean, the game is kind of easy. I think it's mostly about the boss fights. Everything does match your level automatically, I think. Whatever level you are, all the enemies in the world are also your level. So they're kind of the random enemies will always be the same difficulty. Whether you met them at the beginning of the game or you met them at the end of the game, I think they have a scaled health and probably damage, so they're probably just as difficult, but they're pretty easy to begin with. It's mostly about the bosses, I think, that are interesting, but at the same time, I've only game overed once, and that was because I got hit by the same move 3 times in a row, and I was just trying to perfect dodge it. Other than that, I've beat every boss first try. I don't think it's the kind of game where you're supposed to fail. Like Final Fantasy is a little bit more about the story and stuff than it is about, and the fact that it's like an RPG and you build your characters and make decisions for how to make your character stronger and beat the game how you want. It's less about being challenged and failing a
If it
lot.
was a message that needed delivering, I could have seen to it, milady.
But not every game has to be about being on the edge of failure at all times, right? I like to play a balance of things where some things might be easier.
You are still in one piece, I see. You will be pleased to hear that your companions have arrived. They said they would meet you at a little chapel.
Oh yeah, that's the one I found up the hill.
Thank you, but you needn't have come all this way just to tell me. I was on my way to see you.
You found her then? I see. My dear Tatienne. It is by no means uncommon for a client to fall for a courtesan. Especially a client who's young and far from home. But rarely do such tales have happy endings.
Crazy.
I found this with Tatienne. I believe it was yours.
Wait, is there anything on this comb? Not that I could see.
Thank you for returning it. I shall see that it has a place on her pyre.
I should go.
Before you do, I have one last gift. A token of my thanks. The Vale counts among its patrons several high-ranking officers of the Imperial Army. According to one of the looser-tongued gentlemen, it would appear that the legions are planning to march south.
Otto mentioned the same thing.
But did he mention that it was all of the legions? This is no mere skirmish. Were I to guess, I'd say the Emperor planned to abandon the capital. But that couldn't possibly be true now, could it? Take care, Clive.
I will. And thank you again.
Alright, hold on. We gotta go back the other way and do the side quest. But first we gotta pet Torgal. I haven't pet Torgal all day. Alright, so yeah, they're up there. Let's do these side quests real quick. Have you seen a cat? I don't know what the creature is.
You work these fields? I need to ask you something.
A branded. And an outsider at that, judging by the lack of manners. Why should I help you, eh? You tell me that.
Because a girl from the village asked me to find her pet. Chloe. Have you seen her?
Chloe, is it? Oh, little Lisette's plaything. Last I saw, the filthy creature was sniffing about the windmill. That girl's old enough to know she should tie her pet up when she's finished playing with it.
Why is nobody telling me what this pet is?
Off with you now. I won't have idle branded underfoot.
To the windmill. It's gotta be a cat, right?
Chloe?
This is the same dog that stole Sid's letter.
More brown than white. You're not Chloe, are you?
I guess it could be a dog.
Is that someone napping on the
Or
job?
dead.
I hope they don't mind the interruption.
Doesn't look like a napping position. I wouldn't lay face first in the dirt, but that's just me. Oh, Chloe is a branded, probably. This is probably Chloe.
The crystal's curse.
Chloe, I was calling you. Didn't you hear me?
What?
Get up now. You've slept long enough. It's time to go home. Chloe? Why did you already turn into a rock? I only made you do a bit of magic. You knew you were my favorite. None of the other Chloes had pretty hair. It could be months before Dad gives me another one. I have to wait until they're too tired to work anymore.
Is that all she was to you? A plaything? Do you really not care that she's dead?
She's not dead. She's a rock.
That? The crystal's curse? That's just how she died. And now she's gone forever. Giving another bearer her name won't change that.
No, don't say that.
It's true. And without that brand, she would have been just another girl. Somebody's daughter. Just like you.
But Dad said bearers don't have parents.
They do. Parents that give them away. Families they'll never see again. But you became Chloe's family when you took her in. Remember that. And remember her.
Well, now that we've adequately traumatized this little girl, we'll just be on our way.
I'm so sorry, Chloe.
That side quest took a dark turn.
The wolf! It's going to eat me!
Not if I can help it. Stay back. I'll deal with this.
It's over.
Farewell.
I mean, making me fight one wolf for 2 ability points doesn't really seem worth it, but sure.
weren't supposed to kill Wolfie. You
What?
were supposed to die. Father will have you whipped for this. Bearers aren't supposed to win. They never win.
What is this? Your father said you were being attacked.
You're not supposed to talk. Stop looking at me like that. We were only having fun.
That's why there's a bunch of bodies next to
Are you
you.
still speaking? Father will hear of this.
Weren't there like just bodies off to the side? Yeah, right there.
The wolf's work, no doubt. But it's not the wolf that's to blame. Someone needs to put an end to this.
Okay, like these people are just like killing off their branded super fast. Again, how do they have money to get the branded if they're so freaking expensive that a place like Martha's Rest can't even afford to buy a single branded that isn't already petrified and unable to work? How the heck are these people just buying them and like having them fight wolves to the death? Hey, look. I'm taking these 2 bloody hides from you, you jerk.
You, Branded, come
Yeah,
here
what do you
this
want?
Instant. How dare you frighten my son? You slaughter his poor pet and then have the gall to return, head held high. That wolf was trained. Better trained by far than your worthless kind. You are the entertainment, nothing more. And we are most certainly not entertained.
Nor am I. You'll pay for what you've done.
See? I told you. He talks too much. It's not right. I don't like him, Father.
You're not the Branded I bought, are you? How dare you deceive me? Well, the sins of the slave are the sins of the master. Go! Summon the unlucky wretch.
Oh yes,
who
let me call the
answered
dame over here.
That unlucky wretch would be the dame. I can summon her if you like. Though I doubt she would welcome the interruption.
You serve the dame. Why would a woman of her caliber...
You look afraid. Well, how do you think those bearers in the field felt? Can you imagine their fear? Their pain? From the look of you, I'd say you're starting to get an idea of the first. Now, if you need help with the second...
Father, he's scaring me.
You think to threaten us, Branded? The dame's pet or no, I will not abide such insolence.
Can't we just buy another hound? A bigger one, a better one.
Of course, my son. I'll have the villagers fetch us another. With jaws powerful enough to nip this Branded's head clean off his shoulders.
Alright, good talking to you.
I'm wasting my time. But I can't just leave those bearers lying out there. They deserve a proper burial. That much I can do at least.
I didn't bring my shovel, though.
How many bearers have lost their lives to this nobleman's sport?
More victims of the nobles' games. You must be Clive.
How do you know my name?
The dame. I'm in her service, like yourself. Never gets any easier, burying the dead.
Is that what you're here to do?
The mistress has me see to it that none are left to the crows. Since you're here, can you give me a hand?
Gladly. Let's put them to rest.
May their burden finally be lifted. I take it you slew the nobleman's pet?
I did. Now I expect they'll find another soon enough. And when it gets here, more bearers will die. How can they think so little of sending us to the slaughter?
Simple. Because you are not them. Bearers are tools when they're needed, and toys when they're not. And if one breaks, well, you can always buy another. Still, such attitudes don't always go unpunished.
This quest just gets darker and darker.
Is this your doing?
Of course not. Wolves kill. It's in their nature. Invite one into your home, he's gonna tear your throat out eventually. Same with bearers. Fed or not, they don't lack for fangs. What will folk do when they bite back, I wonder? The realm's nest two murderous bastards, and I won't mourn the loss. Here. For their help.
You don't have to.
Take it. You never know. Our paths may cross again. Till then.
Alright, both of these quests in this town were just super depressing. Let's get out of here. I suppose they're inside the house, right? Maybe they weren't inside the house. Anyway. Can I jump this? Yes.
Had another branded drop in the field yesterday.
Weren't expecting any new branded until the new moon. Don't think he's a deserter, do you?
There any games I'm looking forward to? I think the biggest one right at the beginning of the year is probably Monster Hunter Wilds. I'm still nervous that my computer won't be able to handle that game based on what the requirements say, but I think that's the biggest game I'm looking forward to. Other than that, Final Fantasy VII Rebirth is coming out on PC in January. So even though that game's already out, that's one that I'm looking forward to. I'm not sure if Hades 2 is set to release next year. I've been avoiding playing it while it's in early access, but I'm looking forward to that if it comes out next year. What else? I mean, I guess the new Elden Ring, Night Vale,
Trouble on the way.
coming out next year.
None worth mentioning.
As I was telling Jill, it's worse than I thought. The capital's crawling with soldiers.
And here I am, the deserter come home.
Which is why we'll be taking the back door.
A mother crystal. That whole thing is a mother crystal? The pleasure houses. Can we go somewhere normal for a change?
Cheer up, you two. Can't think of a safer place in the Empire than a... brothel.
Really? Doesn't seem very private.
So then, how do we proceed?
We'll be using the glass gate. Tonight, just after sunset.
Where the shards are loaded for transport. That is one of the most heavily guarded points in all of Sambrec.
But not the most, which is a start. Besides, I know a shortcut straight to the heart.
A shortcut? And how exactly did you come to know about this fatal chink in the Empire's armor?
Let's just say I may have attempted something similar before. And may have ended up running for dear life after being discovered by Bahamut, but that's not important.
Sid, if the Mother Crystals truly are the cause of the Blight...
If? You wound me, Jill.
What I'm trying to say is, if the powers that be know all of this, why do they sit idle and allow it to continue?
In case you haven't noticed, the God-fearing people of this realm and their pious leaders care for but one thing, themselves. And they'll do whatever it takes to hold on to power. The rest of us are just a means to an end. The moment you raise your voice against them, you're decried as an outlaw, clapped in irons and slung in a cell to rot.
An outlaw.
Whoever controls the crystals controls the realm. But our kind can wield magic without them. To our rulers, we must seem the most convenient of tools, and the most dangerous.
But what makes them think they have the right to use us? To leave us to die when our bodies are spent?
Does a nobleman weep for a broken mug? A torn tunic? Our fate means nothing to them. No, this isn't a battle you can win with words. Believe me, I've tried, but nothing ever gets through. The world is simply not ready to listen. So to hell with talking. If they won't give us a say, we'll decide our fates another way. You can't blame a man for wanting to bring an end to all this, can you?
I can't. But what of all the people you mean to rob of their comforts? Are you happy for them to call you outlaw?
Sid the Outlaw. Ah, that'll do me.
You might at least pretend to take this seriously.
Have a little faith, Jill. Even if you don't think much of my choice of digs. If it means my deeds will be remembered, I'll gladly play the role of villain. But first, we have a gate to crash. And once we're in, there'll be no turning back. So you best make ready. The world won't save itself.
The cutscene was a lot longer than I thought it was gonna be. I mean, no is I guess the simple answer. I played like Path of Exile briefly, and I've played some of the Diablo games, including I played Diablo 4 on the channel even. But it's just not like, I just get bored of them and my friends don't like them, so I feel like without anyone to play them with, they're just not my thing. So I guess that's your answer. What? If you continue, you will not be able to return. Proceed. Am I missing anything? No, it doesn't seem like it. We're at a pivotal point in the story, huh?
There are not nearly enough men here.
Then it's fortunate the city guard doesn't take sentry assignment as seriously as you do. This bodes well.
That'll be a first. This may not be such a terrible plan after all.
What exactly is that supposed to mean?
Only that your last secret shortcut was nowhere near as secret as you claimed.
Yeah, but that's half the fun of it. Life's too short for perfect plans. You want a plan that'll keep you on your toes, stop you growing old and complacent.
Worked for you, has it?
Clive, my boy, even life's smallest challenges offer the opportunity to grow and to change. You must embrace these moments. Allow them to suffuse your heart with a deep sense of fulfillment.
Narrowly escaping death at the hands of an enemy is not my idea of fulfillment.
Something wrong?
Not at all. Just wondering if the two of you had finished.
Right. We make for the Mother Crystal's heart as planned. Destroy it and the whole thing should come tumbling down.
And if the passage to the inner sanctum is guarded?
Then we embrace the moment and use it to grow and change.
I mean, we literally have 3 icons right here. Surely we can figure out how to get past them.
Come on.
Is Jill in our party again now? Oh, everyone's in our party now. Nice. How many points do we have? 800. So part of me really wants to invest, or should I save up for this thing? Like, that one's pretty cool. Oh, I didn't consider... Oh, okay, there's probably no reason to have that then right now. I forgot that I have to buy it, upgrade it, and then master it. I do not have enough money for that.
Obviously.
Oh, there's no map here.
Don't worry, the passage is empty.
Anything over here? Nope. Quick little detour. Aha, it was all worth it. For $800. I like how when we were down there, we stopped sneaking, but then we get back up here and we keep sneaking.
All right, not quite empty. Let's get this over with.
What do you mean, let's get this over with? What the?
I swear this passage used to be secret.
It looks like they literally eat here.
Perfect plans, Clive. Perfect plans.
Oh, he didn't get his projectile off. Lame. Yeah, I mean, like, who's supposed to stand a chance against us? 3 dominants and a dog. Punch it. Or kick it. That works too.
He never stood a chance.
You're welcome.
The main tunnel.
That would be my guess. There are sentries everywhere.
Excuse me. That was weird. I was like on the wrong side of that piece of wood and it made it so it wouldn't let me go.
And all good things must come to an end. We might have a bit more company from
Yeah, you think? Wow, they saw me immediately. Okay, that didn't... I tried to use the left stick to like control where it went, but it didn't reach as far as I needed it to. Ow! Highly rude. Shoot another fireball, see what happens. Alright, I didn't get the fireball apparently. Thanks, Joe. Oh, hello. You didn't go down after one hit.
It's over.
I think this may be the moment I was talking about earlier.
What moment? That we're gonna have more enemies?
More insects come to be squashed. You will find my mortar and I only too happy to oblige.
Oh.
To the talker.
Then let's shut him up.
Okay, we actually finally... It's taken us a while since we fought a boss last. Hello, sir. Oh, I definitely should have saved that. Okay. Hit it! Alright, time to limit break. Maybe I should have saved this for damage when he's actually staggered. Okay, his mortar seems to just be a flamethrower and not a projectile.
Ether. It's ether.
Then we better make this quick.
Oh, he could fly. This is very annoying. Hey, you guys want to stop him from shooting the flamethrower at me?
Why won't you die?
Is he?
Bollocks.
I don't know what that means. Is that there's no active time lore? Oh! He does it twice.
Not in return. There's nothing left of him but hatred and rage.
Let's end his torment.
Hello. Yep. Okay, that hurts. Okay. I could use a potion, I guess. Watch out, he does it more than once. He does it a lot. Oh, that hit me? I disagree. But I don't suppose you have a complaint department. Uh-oh. That's bad. Alright, we should probably stop that then. Hey, Dorgle, could you cast that heal thing on me? Ow! I need to stop dying. What? I dodged right into it, apparently. No, not this again. Please, sir. Ow. Okay, that hurts. Oh, he does have projectiles. You do it again. Okay, that's not a projectile. Okay, I'm gonna die. Oh, okay. Whoa there. Shoot a projectile, see what happens. Let's just use gouge for damage, shall we? Oh, well, I was gonna do this. It's a little bit late now, but it might be okay. Might be a good way to get back health. Uh-oh. Dodge that. Oh, hello. Yeah, okay. Oh, we just got it. Imperial Cannoneers. What is this? Ignition. Ignition is one of the Ifrit abilities that I haven't used yet. I don't know which one it is, though.
I'll never get used to that. Akashic or no, he was still a man.
I don't know what that means. Can you explain? The irreversible change brought about by a living being's overexposure to aether. Creatures are stripped of any intelligence or sense of self they may once have had and become suffused with life force, usually manifesting as extreme strength and aggression. Flora can also turn, resulting in their twisted overgrowth. Those with ethereal tolerance, however, such as dominance and bearers, are less likely to turn Akashic. Interesting.
It's no way for anyone to go.
Come on.
Guard duty's a death sentence in this place. Not that Sylvester cares.
Guard, I mean, it wouldn't be a problem if we weren't breaking into the place and killing everyone. I didn't miss anything, right? I don't think I did. It's all blue. Surely it's okay.
Oh, breathe deep of the blessing, my friends. said being a dominant doesn't have its benefits.
Sid, this is an ether flood.
There shouldn't be one here, should there? The workers couldn't survive this.
Well, it wasn't here last time, I can tell you that. Which means we need to be quick. The ether won't hurt us, but I'd rather not find out what it's done to everyone else.
Really hoping for some more potions. There you go. Is there a map? Nope, still no map. Alright, what are these guys? These guys don't seem same. Oh, they're all Akashic.
The miners. The gods.
Too far gone. The Ethers made monsters of them. All we can do now is put them out of their misery.
Isabel said she thought the Empire might be planning to abandon the capital. Could this be why?
You said you could call her Isabel. Never mind. If ever there was a reason to up sticks, an ether flood would be it. Those guards at the gate, they weren't there to keep people out.
They were there to keep the Akashic in.
I like how the first thing he said is, who said you could call her Isabel? And then he like realizes like, she probably did. I don't know how to get over there. Get that item. Guess we gotta go around. Cool. How do I get over there to get those items? Well, cutscene means something bad's gonna happen. Uh-oh. Sid.
Doesn't look that far.
Are you afraid of heights?
Right.
That's okay, I'm afraid of heights.
Whoa. Whoa. Some help.
Hold on.
Not quite as spry as I used to be.
I'll take that as a thank you.
Look on the bright side, eh? At least you won't get lost.
So we just had that whole cutscene just so he could almost fall, but not actually fall? I mean, I guess it kinda adds tension, but at the same time... What the heck is going on in here? Some opponents will use the ability War Cry to invigorate themselves, enhancing their performance in battle. Look for the sword up icon and try to defeat them before they can deal too much damage. Okay. Deal. Hello, sirs. Oh. Oh!
Stay down.
Oh, I didn't dodge that effectively. I really should just use some abilities, huh? Nice.
over.
Hello, sir. These are some big crystals. Don't suppose I can climb this. Alright, we seem to be full on potions now. Except for high potions, I'm still missing one. Okay, we're probably looking for a stopping spot now. I don't know when a good stopping spot in this mine will be, though. Oh, that must be the item we saw earlier. What? Going down this tunnel made all these guys spawn? Oh, luckily he decided to throw a projectile at me, which got pretty much everyone killed. Okay, they have a champion. I guess after this champion might be a good time to wrap it up. But we'd like to get rid of all the other enemies first, if possible. Oh, hello. Didn't see that coming. Ow. Didn't dodge that. Okay, got him right before. Oh, maybe I should have used Limit Break right there. I'm not even paying attention to what the new enemies are. I'm just kind of wailing on this guy. I guess I'll just use this for damage because I don't see very many projectiles in this fight. Get him! Oh, it seems like all the other enemies that came got dealt with, so that's good. Let's figure out what direction we're going, and then we'll save it up. Seems like we gotta go this way. So, anyways, I think that's gonna do it for this episode. We will continue in the next one, going down Sid's secret path, which seems to be very secret, as you could tell. But anyways, that's gonna do it for this one. Hopefully you enjoyed, and I will see you next time. I forgot to save. Hold up. That's probably going to be it for the stream today, too. Thank you for stopping by. Hopefully you enjoyed. Try to decide if I should stream tomorrow. I kind of don't really want to, but I think I probably will anyways. Just get further ahead on videos. So yeah, should be around the same time tomorrow. Thanks for stopping by. Nice talking to you. Hopefully Elden Ring goes well for you, finishing up Elden Ring. And yeah, hopefully I'll see you around. But take care, have a good one. Bye-bye.